The price of Warhammer is too darn high. What's going on, everybody? Is the price of Warhammer too high for you right now? This video, I want to discuss a few things, and that being the Games Workshop products seem to have had a price increase, and I don't know if in the past they usually make any kind of post about it going up in price, or if it actually did, it might just be the things that came out recently. But there's a few things that have come out recently that seem like they have raised their prices, and potentially all new releases will have this higher price structure. And I don't know. I don't know if it's a good, well, it's definitely not a good thing for us, but it might not be everything going up. The main culprit, number one, numero uno, is Adeptus Titanicus. It's like $300. It's so expensive. Yeah, you get the Warlord Knight, who's separate, is 110, and he's barely bigger than an Armiger. And you get two of them for 75. And you get one of him for 110, so not a good deal. And then it's like, oh, he's got all this little detail, but he doesn't. He doesn't even come with a weapon sprue. So another kit that came out recently that's kind of in the higher price point is the Knight Valiant and the Knight Castellan. They're pretty high in price, but the main thing is you can't make either or magnetize them without conversions or buying the bits. So if you wanted both, I would get creative and just pick the one you want the most, and then make the two guns for the other one to magnetize that on. The chain rasp for Night Haunt, 10 models, easy build, $40, pretty rough. The Cowdor came out. They look amazing. And the new characters and weapon sprues they're showing, they look so cool. They have the same price, so they didn't go up. So they're the same as the other Necromunda gangs. So that would lead me to think maybe they're not going up too crazy. The new Stormcast stuff, the easy build stuff's good price, but then the Tauroline, he's like 110. I was hoping he would be like 75, 85 maybe. He seems very close in price to the Stardrake and not nearly as big at all. The Black Coach definitely seems like it. Maybe it's about right at 110, I believe. But even then, I could still see it like the 85 range. And that one's probably about 110. So my thoughts are, do you guys feel like there's been a price increase and nobody told us about it? Let me also full on state that I am a fanboy for Games Workshop, and I buy a lot of products. I basically, on that side of the camera is a giant mountain of plastic sprues and boxes and unopened kits and all kinds of cool stuff. But so whatever, if the price goes up, I'm still buying what I want and not buying what I don't want. And there's just some things that you may or may not want, you'll think twice about. Like for me, it was the Stormcast Tauroline guy. I already have two Star Drakes, so I decided not to get the Wizard Pegasus guy. And he was the only model I wanted from the new stuff. And then maybe a pack of the Evocators. But I have so much Stormcast stuff. It's been, a struggle that the rules are so much worse than the new stuff. But cool, I mean, I'm happy with just playing with what I already have and putting my money elsewhere. So what are your thoughts on the possibility that there was a price increase? Do you think there was? I don't know how people play in Australia and New Zealand. They must have an incredible minimum wage, or they all make great money. I don't know. But does it stop you from buying it? I think it's a good thing in the sense that a price increase, at least for a while, will make me actually save money, because I'll be more selective on what I buy and more productive on getting things done first and then buying more stuff, which obviously I have a lifetime of stuff to finish. And I'll still buy more soon enough. But for now, we're going to take a little break from buying things. I've been doing pretty well on holding back, and it was my birthday at the end of July, and I have $100 gift card to spend on something. So yes, I could get the Tourmaline with that $100, but I'm kind of just waiting. I got these Primaris Deathwatch guys I'm working on. I got everything I need. I just need to get them ready to go and play. I got tons of Stormcast. I got tons of Chaos armies. So there's not really like a new army I'm really looking forward to. Definitely not doing the Orcs. I have Tyranids and I have some Genestealer Cult stuff, but not because I was going to play Tyranids, and still might, but no real official plan on playing the Genestealer Cult, but I could, and we'll see when that comes. But right now I'm just kind of spending my money on hobby stuff, and that's about all we got. So let me know, is the price of Warhammer getting too high? I don't think it is. Of course, I think Budget Wargamer said it the best so far, that he thinks they're just testing their ceiling because they put out this big price tag and it still sells out immediately. So I think they're like a runaway freight train, a stampede of products, of awesome stuff. And I think they're just gonna charge what people will pay. And I think that's fine. I think, that's 100% okay. I'm not blaming anybody for that. Also, that I'll probably not be buying that Rogue Trader game. I don't know what the price is on Rogue Trader, but it comes out next month, I believe. But it's the first official expansion for Kill Team, and I thought for sure it was going to be like a sci-fi Warhammer Quest type board game, and I was going to buy it for that, but unless all of a sudden Kill Team takes off, I'm not buying it. So that's unfortunate because the models are really cool. And then, one of these days I'll get into Necromunda. I'm hoping around maybe Christmas or when the Delok gang comes out, I'm hoping they'll release a compendium book that has all the gang wars in one book, and then I'll buy that so we can start playing. Super into Necromunda, or at least the idea of it. We haven't really played. We only, right when it came out, we played 2 games. But we're just kind of waiting for all the gangs, and then we'll probably get a league going. And if you stuck with me until 8 minutes into the video, I want to let you know, a little quick heads up. If you feel like Adeptus Titanicus and some of these other kits are too expensive, put that money away. Put it in a safe spot. Put $400, at least $200 to $400 in an envelope. Put it in your sock drawer, and don't open it until Christmas, not because you're buying your family great gifts, but because that's when the Battle Force army boxes come out. And I'm going to do a video about this probably closer to the time. But that's the best time to start a new army or just pick up a great deal, especially if your local store has a 20% off offer or something like that. You can get these box set armies that are smoking good deals. So don't feel bad that you didn't get Adeptus Titanicus, because come Christmas nobody's going to be playing it anyway, and you will be able to pick up a Sigmar or 40k starter army or 2 very cheap, because that's when the Battle Force box comes out. So keep that in mind. If you stayed this late, that's a nice tip for you. Please subscribe. We're almost at 300, and it's good times. Talk to you soon.